Hello there again. Last night I watched the CNN documentary for the Chris Benoit double murder-suicide from 2007. Now, I might have seen it back when it happened, I don't really remember. I do remember always having CNN on because they'd always have something about Chris Benoit on there. And for those of you who are, I don't know, mentally deficient, or you're like fetuses with the John Cena hat on in terms of wrestling fandom, back in 2007, I think it was June 25th, don't quote me exactly on the date, but Chris Benoit was found dead at his home in Atlanta, and his wife Nancy and son Daniel were found dead, and Chris Benoit hung himself from the weight room elastic cord for his exercise machine. And since then, WWE's been really iffy when it comes to chair shots or even mentioning his name in programming, which I don't think they've ever done since then. Maybe they have, I don't know, but when they recall history like the Wrestlemania 20 main event, I think they billed it as like Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. They don't even mention Chris Benoit. Or like Summerslam 2004, Randy Orton won his title from, and they leave it empty because Chris Benoit was in that match and they don't want to bring him up at all. Now, this is a touchy subject amongst wrestling fans, and it is my belief that Chris Benoit should be remembered for the wrestler because, you know, this is dangerous work that they're doing, and people don't have a problem bringing up Eddie Guerrero, who loved pills and took steroids. I think he took steroids. Or anybody else that was a heavy pill popper. Even Hulk Hogan, you know, the man with the sex tape and him cheating on his wife in that shitty reality show and his daughter's own shitty reality show. They have no problem bringing up Hulk Hogan, the wrestling hero, who's joined TNA to make it even more unbearable to watch. And Hulk Hogan loved to do steroids, so he said in the courtroom when he tried to put Vince McMahon out of business in the steroid testimony in 1994. So people have no problem mentioning Hulk Hogan or any major pill poppin' steroid user who died before the age of 40. Now, Hulk Hogan is not dead yet, unfortunately, because, you know, I don't want to see him pretend to wrestle another match. He's not a good wrestler anyways. But the whole issue lies with Chris Benoit's name being mentioned or forgotten. Should his name be remembered because he was a great wrestler who put his body on the line to entertain the fans, or should he be forgotten because of what he did to his family? Well, the test reports show that his brain was like the brain of an 85-year-old Alzheimer's patient or something like that. And even with that statistic, people are still iffy to mention that, oh, wrestling did this to Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit is the murderer. As if his injuries and such had nothing to do with it. Would the fate have been the same if Chris Benoit were a professional boxer? Quite possibly, because Muhammad Ali is near a living vegetable from his boxing career, and nobody seems to mind bringing him up as one of the greatest names in all of boxing. So I rest my case. This is really an open book. People can choose whichever side they want because I don't really think that there is a right side to this argument. Personally, I think he should be remembered by wrestling fans and by the WWE, but I don't think he should go in the Hall of Fame because, you know, idolizing that kind of behavior, even if it was mixed in with years of great wrestling, I just don't think they should do it. So, I don't know, leave your thoughts down below, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe up there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow for my Raw review. Goodbye.